What the fuck? UFC 290 was probably one of the best cards I've seen in a minute as a semi-casual UFC watcher, so let's talk about it. Before we get to the main card, I just want to talk about Robbie Lawler's final bout where he KO'd Nico Price in 38 seconds. That combined with the video package they had for him was a great way for him to sail off into the sunset. Now let's get into the main card, which was kicked off by Bo Nickel and Val Woodburn. Around 30 seconds into the fight, Bo hit Val with a speedy right that had him on skates. He followed up with a left and then right hook, and then finally a strong left-handed uppercut to send Val crashing to the mat. And in a crazy coincidence, he and Robbie Lawler both KO'd their opponents in 38 seconds. Second fight on the card was Dan Hooker versus Jalen Turner, and after the first round, Turner secured an easy 10-9 in my scorecard as he was surgical with his striking. The second round was looking to be the same thing as Turner almost ended the fight a few times, but with 45 seconds left in the round, Dan flipped a switch, dominating the rest of the round. And in the third, it was all Dan. He ended up winning the fight by split decision, and in my opinion, this was the fight of the night. And just to show how much of a battle this fight was, Dan Hooker suffered a broken orbital bone and a broken arm. Plessis versus Whittaker was the third fight of the night, and all I gotta say is, wow. Dricus came out hot, putting the pressure on Rob and hitting him with some good combos and even attempting a Darce choke at the end of the first. The second round was a bit more even until Plessis feinted a right jab and then actually threw that same right with his next strike, dropping Whittaker to his knees. After that, Dricus smelled blood and finished Whittaker by TKO at the 2-minute 37-second mark of the second. And post-fight, we got an Izzy versus Dricus face-off. This fight is gonna be good. On to the co-main event of Brandon Moreno and Alexandria Pantoja, which going into the third round, I had 1-1 on my scorecard. It was honestly looking like the fight of the night, but Pantoja was just too good. Even though some boneheaded judge did score at 49-46 Moreno, Pantoja got his rightful victory and a split decision win to be your new flyweight champ.
It's time!
For the main event of the evening, we have Alexander Volkanovski versus Yair Rodriguez. A fight that a lot of UFC fans thought was going to go to decision ended up in a second round TKO victory for Volk to retain. It was all Volk for both rounds as he outclassed Yair at every step. A UFC event for the absolute ages. And as always, make sure to like and follow for more sports updates.